1-800-meathead.com. And for $99 a month, you too can be a big dumb animal just like me. Look at that big old muscle.
Oh, Charlie.
Damn, that chick's hot. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you don't do curls in a squat rack. Breaking news. This just in. U.S. Army veteran gets owned by F2000.
This is Brooke, U.S. Army. This is the F2000.
Does this mean we're doing another redemption, aren't we? Yep, it's another redemption. Hey guys, welcome to another weekly weapons brief brought to you by Battlefield Vegas. Today, we're talking about the F2000. The F2000 was put into production by Fabrique Nationale back in 2001, and it's still being produced today. It's an ambidextrous bullpup design. It's gas powered, uses a rotating bolt, fires about 850 rounds a minute of the 5.56 by 4.5. Now, one of the things that allows them to make this bullpup into an ambidextrous design is all the expended brass lines up on this little tray that's inside of here, and it holds about 5 rounds before when that bolt comes forward again. It's got a little pin on it that helps throw them all out the front right here. Now, when you're clearing it, you actually want to, when you're looking at the hole, you actually want to shake everything forward on it, because if you're anything like me, if you go ahead and clear it and then you let it down and you hear brass fall out, you got to clear it again. There's just something disconcerting about it. But yeah, you want to always make sure that you shake it out, shake all that brass out, because some of it stays in there even after you're done shooting. Now, it's a 2-stage trigger, which means even when it's on full auto, halfway back is still single, and you got to give it a full squeeze for full auto. This has been seen in 13 different countries. It's been seen in the Yemeni Civil War, as well as Afghanistan. But it's actually all over the place. You see pictures of it all over the place. There's been a lot of movies and stuff too. So we're gonna send this over to Sean right now. He's gonna break it apart, put it back together, show us what the insides of this thing look like.
All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and break down the F2000. It's a very simple gun. Most of the cleaning can be done in the major 3 components that this breaks down into. The first thing you want to do, obviously, like anything, is you want to clear the weapon by lifting up on this little gate in the back. Charging handle's on the left-hand side. You want to pull it to the rear and visually inspect the chamber to make sure that it's empty. Ride the bolt back forward, close your cap. There's a button on the right-hand side of the receiver right here. You're going to push it all the way through. It basically just locks the upper and the lower together. Pull it out, you'll hear a click. After that, you're going to push the upper away from the lower. Set your upper off to the side, and you're going to reach in. There's 2 little slots that are in the top of here that you're actually going to pull the bolt to and then lift it up out through those slots. So you pull it forward just till you get to the slots, and then lift it up out of the slots. In the back of the receiver, the trigger pack is actually in. You can remove that as well. It's a little more tricky. You got to lift up and then slide the whole buttstock area straight up. Reaching inside, you pull out your trigger pack. Doesn't really need a lot of cleaning. As you can see, it stays pretty clean. The lower really doesn't need a whole lot of cleaning either. Most of your dirt and grime is going to be right here, which is all accessible. It's all easy to get to. Q-tips, a little bit of rag, oil it, put it back together. The nice thing about the upper coming off of this lower like that is the barrel access. You can get to everything. No problem with any type of cleaning tool you have. Putting it back together is just the reverse of what I just showed you. It's not all that difficult. In the upper up here, there is one other area that you might want to look at. It's the piston. If you've ever worked with any other FN products before, it's a similar piston, just like all the other ones. You're going to rotate it to the side, pull it off, and out comes your piston. Clean it off with a brush, put it back together, it's done. It doesn't take a whole lot. Other than that, here's the F2000. let's go over there and see if Brooke can actually redeem himself out on the range.
This is the F2000 in full auto.
It's I almost said aerodynamic. It's aerodynamic.